Hello guys, my name is Shantanu Vyas. Welcome back to Sports Angle. It's been a whirlwind of a week. India has done very well at the Olympics. The Indian men's hockey team bagged the bronze at a hockey medal after 41 years. I've never been a much more proud Indian sports fan than that. And a lot of people propagating that we should become a sports-loving nation and a cricket-loving nation. Talking about the cricket as well, the Indian cricket team is doing very well against England at Nottingham. So let's see. Today is the follow-on of that Test match, and England is doing very well in its bowling. Although we've got a lead of for about 80, 90 odd runs, but let's see how that goes. But this video is not going to be about cricket or the Olympics. It's going to be about the hot topic of this week: is what is happening with the Messi situation. Yes, let's get into that. Everybody's aware as to what's happening with the whole Messi situation, but let's talk about the intricate details of that as to why it is happening. On a Thursday night, the club statement clearly said that Messi will no longer be playing for Barcelona from this season onwards. And it was kind of like a very bad scene to see from a football perspective, because Messi and Barcelona are something which you take in a single breath, and not able to see that again is going to be slightly disheartening. However, let's get into the intricate details of it as to why it is happening. So, before Messi left for the Copa America, and as when his contract negotiation started, because the Barcelona board had been replaced earlier this year, there was a verbal agreement or a gentleman's agreement between Messi's entourage and Barcelona's board that he would like to extend, contrary to what happened last year, where he wanted to get out of Barcelona and he didn't want to be a part of what was happening at Barcelona earlier because of the incompetent board and what was going on. Now this year, the reason why he has not renewed his contract, or rather I would say the club has been unable to not renew his contract, is because of a financial and organizational change. So what happens every year is the La Liga sets a cost limit on every particular club based on their economic health. And Barcelona's has been declining for the past 3 years from 671 million to 348 to now for this season 148 million euros. So it's been a very bad decline for them in terms of that, and they have a fat wage bill which they have to take care of. Now to skim that down and to make sure that Messi even takes that 50% pay cut and they can fit it into that cost bracket, they did that for Messi. He's ready to compromise his earnings. They also decided to swap deals for Antoine Griezmann, who's on a fat wage bill on an increasing structure. They had a swap between Saul Niguez of Atletico Madrid and Antoine Griezmann Antoine Griezmann, who has previously also played for Atletico Madrid. So there was an agreement in there that could happen, but that fell out because of XYZ reasons. And Samuel Umtiti was also offered to terminate his contract or to lessen that wage bill by a substantial amount, but he completely declined because he felt that he was fit and he was ready to go for the team. And that was that about them reducing that particular wage bill. So that didn't happen. That was something which was not on the cards for Barcelona, and which is why they have that financial constraint and they could not renew Messi. So it's not like Barcelona didn't want it, Messi didn't want it. It just did not happen because of the financial constraint which was there. And it's really sad to see that a player who's had a legacy at Barcelona, he's had a dynasty of himself. He's won 4 Champions Leagues, umpty number of La Liga titles and Copa del Rey's, and he's literally ruled that whole football scene up there. And it only got better with the El Clasico. And so this is probably something which we will not be seeing in a long time. Like that kind of El Clasicos, which would go down 5 to 10 years back. But on the contrary, let's talk about where Messi will be at this season's start, and that is something exciting. So let's jump into that again. Okay, so Messi is probably going to PSG. Yes, as soon as the report came out, the very same night, I believe the PSG lawyers, they got in contact with Messi's entourage and they started drafting, a particular contract which would be, 75 million euros a season. I mean, yes, we heard that right. That's the kind of money PSG are ready to offer for him. And yes, Neymar also on the other hand is pushing for the deal. He is making sure that he is in constant touch with Messi, his entourage, his father, because of the close relations he has. So this is the kind of good leverage I think PSG is using, and they're trying to convince the player as much as they can to come to PSG. And I almost think it's a done deal. It's a matter of time it's announced, because it's also reported that PSG have booked the Eiffel Tower on the 10th of August to have a grand welcome for Messi. Now, PSG will obviously be a huge attacking threat going into the Champions League, with Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, Di Maria. These great players will be there, and let's see what they do of it. A lot has been said before. I mean, they have even spent like 300 odd million on Neymar and Mbappe, but it's not bore them any fruits. I mean, Rashford literally made Neymar a meme. When he scored that penalty in the extra time. So that's about that. About Messi going to PSG. However, there was certain interest from Chelsea, but Chelsea are both focused on going for Lukaku at the moment from Inter Milan, and they're really looking to secure his signature and get Julius Koundé out of their way. So these two are their main signings for Chelsea, which is why Chelsea didn't go for it. Man United will not go for it because two main reasons. One, I don't think so they are that interested in Lionel Messi. I mean, although it is Lionel Messi, they are not that interested in him. Secondly, I think now that there has been a structural revamp in Manchester United's transfer strategy and their recruitment strategy, I don't think so they are going to be, going behind someone who they know does not, maybe not fit into their system, and they don't want to pay exorbitantly for someone who may or may not want to come to Manchester United. So from that perspective, yes, and obviously they are both focused on getting the Varane deal done through and through, and also getting that third holding midfielder in, and obviously getting their sales for this particular transfer window. So these are the two clubs, and obviously Manchester City, yes, that was the third and the most favorite club I would say that he was poised to go to, because of the Pep Guardiola factor, and Chiki Bergestan, who is the recruitment head, the director of football there, is on superb relations with Messi and his father. So that will not happen, because obviously they've gone for Jack Grealish, a great player they've got, and they, I think, will be also focusing on Kane. But had they known that that Messi was available, they would have obviously not gone for Grealish, and they would have gone for Messi instead. But given that they had a definitive answer from Messi's entourage that he will be renewing at Barcelona at that time, 2-3 months ago, which is why they started the whole Grealish pursuit. So good on them. They have also got a good player. The Premier League is back in a week, and can't be more excited than this. Regular football is back. Weekend football is back. I'll be making a video on the same for it, and I hope get to see more of the Premier League action, and can't wait to see Messi tearing up the French league, and possibly even taking PSG till the end. So let's see that if that happens. Really happy with that there'll be a link up between Mauricio Pochettino and Lionel Messi. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So yeah, this was the end of this video. It kind of gives good scope into what is happening right now with Messi, and why the Barcelona thing did not renew, and at the same time what is going to be happening with the likes of PSG, and how is he going to be fitting into that system. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So do like, share, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below how did you like this video. And yes, see you in the next one.